Hey everyone, welcome back to my workshop. So you're probably wondering, what am I doing with these old whitetail deer antlers? Well, this is a project that I've been wanting to do for quite a while now. These actually belong to my uncle Andy Lastly, who lived most of his life up in Cross Village, Michigan, and he passed away last February. And I was really close to my Uncle Andy. Awesome uncle, great guy. Everybody who knew him loved him. For the last, probably, second half of his life, he was handicapped due to a brain tumor. He was a big outdoorsman. Everybody, all the guys in my family, all my uncles, my dad, me, a couple of my cousins, big outdoorsmen, loved to hunt and fish. I think Uncle Andy, he was probably the biggest outdoorsman of them all. He loved to hunt and fish. So after he passed away, all of his little antlers just kind of got stuffed in a box and put out in the garage. And I asked my dad, I'm like, hey, there's one particular buck that Uncle Andy got that brings back a lot of memories to me. And I was wondering if I could get that rack next time I was up in Cross Village and clean it up and make a nice plaque for it. The reason why this particular buck brings back memories is because we would kind of take turns and taking him out to his hunting spot and picking him back up. Well, on this particular day, it was opening day, November 15th in 1998. And I happened to be hunting the closest to him, so I went and picked him up from his spot that opening morning. And when I got to his spot, this buck was laying probably within 20 yards of where he was sitting. So he had some success that morning. And 1998, I was a lot younger than I am now. Not quite as experienced as I am now. And I guess I really wasn't even anticipating having to field dress or drag out a deer that morning. So I had a really dull knife on me, and I tried to field dress it, just wasn't having much luck. So it took us quite a while to drag it back to the truck, and at one point, I don't know how it happened, but I managed to slip and fall right on the deer and got a bunch of blood on my pants. So by the time we got back to the truck, I didn't want to sit in my seat in my truck with bloody pants. So I took my outer layer pants off. But the only thing I had underneath was some pajama pants that were like red plaid design. And for whatever reason, my uncle thought that was so funny. He laughed so hard about that, me walking around and driving the truck with these plaid pants. He was calling me the Scotsman because it kind of reminded him of like the kilt, a kilt that a Scottish person might wear, and so, that was a really cool memory I had of him. I went out in the woods with him, helping him track deer. He went out with me, helping me track my deer. But this particular one holds a special spot in my heart. So I really wanted to memorialize that. And instead of seeing these antlers just sitting in a box in the garage, I wanted to clean this up and make a nice plaque for it, and using my CNC and maybe my laser engraver. Clean these antlers up, trim up the skull, and so that's what I got going on here. So if you're interested, keep watching, and I'll take you through the journey of making this something cool.
trying to figure out what to do about these screw holes, and you know, if I were to put epoxy or something in there, it would be a different color. Figured out that if I stuff a little bit of rawhide in there that I peeled off, as you can see in that one, it actually, I mean, you can still see the circle, but it doesn't stand out quite as much as the dark hole. So I'll get a piece of some of this hide. I mean, it's not perfect. You can still see the markings.